Hello YouTube world, Mac Daddy 1911A1 here with the Shade Tree Survivals. We're going to work on the magazine catch for the ATI Titan and relieve it out on this side here, polish the inside, and then we've got a nick in the shelf that catches the magazine itself, and we're just going to smooth that out so it does not damage the magazine catch. Let me see if I can get it into the viewfinder. Right there. We don't want it to damage the magazine body, so we're just going to very gently smooth that out. But start off with, we're going to work on that right there, and I've got the wrong daggum file. That's not it. Yeah, I thought I had the correct file out before I turned the darn camera on, and apparently not. Here it is. This one here has a curved backside, and we're going to use it to gently relieve that, and then we're going to polish it out like we have done on the other, and then it'll be good to go. But let's get started, shall we? I think that's the correct one. You can see right off the bat it's not exactly flat. I'm just going to work it back and forth. Just relieve it a little bitty bit so that when you insert the magazine or eject the magazine, it doesn't drag and it is inserted smoothly and with the least amount of hassle and without any damage at all to the magazine body. I should have taped that section there up. Let me get a different file than that one. Maybe it was this one. It is this one. This is the one I was actually looking for, because it's got a rounded backside and a flat front, or vice versa, whichever way you want to look at it. And see, then now we can run that flat across that bottom part here and make sure those sides are beveled really well. And see, that dude's sharp right through there. And then of course we'll go back and polish it with paper. Let me turn that booger a little bit. Alright. Slightly relieve that. Let's look at our work so far. Turn it. Now, if I loosen the daggum thing, I could turn it flat and flush and see what I've got. Let's see if I can get it in there for the camera to focus on. Yeah. Just need to relieve that side right here just a touch. Yep. Now, let's get that all nice and sort of flat. Now I'll get my paper out. Drop the good stuff. And what I'm using is Smith's honing solution. This is for sharpening knife blades and so forth. And we'll take our piece of paper and wrap it around the file. The file's aggressive surface will keep it from slipping and sliding, and then we just start to polish. And working it. This is 400 grit sandpaper. Now, some of the work I've done to this gun, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to have specialized tools for it. Simple as that, like the trigger bow. You can always go buy a new trigger bow and all fairly inexpensive. No doubt about it. But I want to be able to do it myself if I don't have parts availability. Unless something's broken, then you don't have much of a choice. Yeah, I want that nice and smooth, and those edges rounded off, smooth as glass. So it's non-snag, it's not holding up in the frame or sticking in the frame. I had already worked on this thing, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, I'm not doing with it what I did with the other one, and that's not fair, and it's not wise. So I went ahead, get some of that fluid off of that other side of that paper. And I don't want to be jipping fester, and I want it right as rain. I want it right as rain. So therefore, that's what we have done. I see we still got some serious etching there. I want to get that completely off of there. Completely off of there. Still see some etching. I'm repositioning my paper on my file so I get a new piece of paper that can really cut and get rid of those etched spots that are where the file got into it too much. Almost. Boy, it's raining to beat all you ever seen outside today. I think that'll do it. Maybe. Need to put it back in there like that. Just gently mess with the this file's got a very tiny tip. All I want to do is just address that little bit of a nick up right there. I don't want to remove much metal at all because that will ruin the damn part. See, I think this other side of the paper is a bit better. I'll lead it all the way out into that damn gum tip. So I can get it in there. That's such a small little old tiny ledge. Alright, got it off the top. Now I need the face of it that actually engages the magazine. Just buff it very gently. That'll work. That will work. I'm gonna leave it alone. Don't want to keep messing with it. That's something you can run quick and in a hurry. Now the other thing is we got to take it apart because it's thicker than it needs to be right here. All right, from here to here, it's quite a bit thicker than it needs to be. I don't know if I need to, because the parts are exactly the same. I think I'm gonna have to relieve it from here to here. So let's take that booger apart. And where's my damn glasses? Put my glasses on. We don't want to pop herself an eyeball here and knock her eye out and kill herself. That's such a tiny freaking. And there it is. So now we got to figure out. I'm going to take the one back out the Auto Ordnance so I can compare them side by side and make sure I'm getting the correct surface. The difference in the thickness of this one, which came out of the ATI, and that one, which came out of the Auto Ordnance, is 20 thousandths. So I've got to relieve this one so it'll work correctly. And it's amazing how much difference there is in the parts. And you know, this shelf here may be a little wider than the shelf on that one. This one here works correctly. This one here is a nightmare to get it out. So what I'm going to do is take my file and I'm going to gently relieve that and make it square and flat. And that's all we can do. So let's see if I can do that. That file may be too freaking aggressive. All right, let's see if we can, how it goes back in. We got it cleaned up pretty good. Oh, I ain't banging something with that dang old thing yet. Alright, let's put her in there. We sure only have to push it out a little bit to get it to lock back in. It ain't enough still. Oh, yeah it is. Hot dog, we got it. Before, you had to use a tool, no more. So hey, we got it. And that was the point. Now let's make sure we didn't damage it so the magazine wouldn't go in or anything. Boom. There you go, TheUncleFester. See that? And now we shouldn't have it wearing that daggone magazine out. You ever get any brand new mags, you can always check on that. But yeah, before, I mean, it took me 10 minutes to get that darn thing out of there. And now you can get it in and out. It works correctly. It's smooth as glass. Oh yeah. Okay, locks back. We did the same thing on this one that we did on the other one. As far as let me see, get that out of the daggone way. I remember what the hell I'm doing. I'm trying to show some things and keep forgetting about it. Get that baby lined up, and that sucker comes right off of there. Yeah, so we blacked it up. But yeah. Yeah. Working like it should. Yeah, you cannot ask for more than that. See if we can get it back in without killing ourselves. Look at that. Perfect. Before you had to, I mean, really fight with it. So we got that squared away. So on the ATI here, let's stop it and start it. On the ATI here, we polished feed ramp. Because it was locking back the same way as the Auto Ordnance did, we polished the lug on the slide lock. We polished the sear and the disconnect so that they're smooth. They ride smooth. The sides of the pivot point of the hammer, that was all it needed. We just recontoured the mag catch and opened it up so you can actually get it out without killing yourself. That thing was a freaking nightmare. The only thing we're waiting on is a correct extractor. Now, we had some burrs inside the slide. We gently removed those and polished that out, and we just cannot get it to do anything with the extractor. We just need a new freaking extractor. So I mean, that's all there is to it. Let me see. There's just not much engagement of the extractor.